Don't tell me my shit just froze when I got live. Oh, well, nope, I'm good. All right, everybody, welcome to another episode of Console Gaming Radio, the only radio show that is actually filmed or whatever. So this is your boy GMillion in the house. You can call me GMillion the Wet Lily, or you can call me your baby daddy, whatever's floats your boat, I guess. In this episode, I'll be talking about some Halo, how I got into the franchise, and how it changed my life because it did change my life. And we're also going to be talking about all the other Halo games and how 343 kind of ruined the series for me, and I guess for a lot of people. So, the first things first, let's talk about what I've been playing and what's coming up on my channel. So, the first game that I've been playing is more Minecraft. So, I've been playing a lot of Minecraft ever since I did my interview with the Dryden Dross. Be sure to follow him on Twitch. So, so I've been playing a lot of Minecraft. I have my Minecraft server, and I've been streaming on Twitch with Minecraft. So follow me on Twitch, GMillion2112, and just chill out, listen to some music and whatever, floats your boat. So, oh, that's weird. Okay. So yeah, I've been playing a lot of Minecraft lately, so that's gonna be what I've been really playing. I really haven't been playing a lot of Persona 5 because I did move my studio upstairs, and to be honest with you, I haven't been touching my consoles at all. So, well, I did turn on my Xbox to get the latest update. Another reason why I wanted to do a Halo episode today because Halo 2 Anniversary for PC is coming out later today. I have it downloaded, but I'm just waiting for it to unlock. And if it doesn't unlock for some reason, I guess I'll stream some more Minecraft. Hector can't be with us tonight because apparently he has other important things to take care of besides his show. So, further ado, let's get into it. I bought my Xbox, but Halo was not my first game that I ever purchased for the game. It was Dave Mirra Freestyle BMX. Then I also bought Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2X, it was Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 with HD graphics, and it had some levels of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1. So it was actually really cool. So I had two sport games, and then I convinced someone to sell me Halo because I was underage at the time. I was not 18, so that was part of the reason why I didn't get Halo. So, after playing the single player, my family and I played a lot of multiplayer. I think our map was Blood Gulch or Battle Creek. Then we eventually found someone that had like four Xboxes, and we went to their house and played a lot of System Link. So what that meant, we had like 16 players doing System Link, so four players per screen, four Xboxes, four TVs. And I'm pretty sure that is like almost everybody's like first starting out with Halo 1 was the fact that you can actually play System Link and deal with doing a lot of this whole System Link stuff. So that was actually pretty cool. And I don't know what Hector's talking about. Oh, okay, whatever. So, System Link, we did a lot of snipers, shotguns with Blood Gulch, and we did a lot of family bonding when it came to Halo. We always we always did pretty much multiplayer. As far as single player, it got to the point where the single player kind of got boring after a while because I did play Halo 1 so much, especially with the single player campaign. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to beat it in Legendary. I don't know, like I'm not really the type of person that wants to play their games on the hardest difficulty, but I'm pretty sure if Hector played it, he'll probably want to play it on Legendary. Then when Halo 2 was announced, we were super super excited. The funny story was, my friend Kyle, his brother had a modded Xbox, so we had the French version of Halo 2. So I was able to play Halo 2 in French a month early. So I actually beat the game before the game actually came out. So by the time I got the game, I I actually had all the levels saved. So, but I still played the game, normal and heroic. We did play a lot of Halo 2 multiplayer, but during this time it was kind of like we weren't playing as much, you know, online. I mean, we weren't playing as much System Link because by the time Halo 2 came out, there was Xbox Live. However, I never had Xbox Live when the Xbox first came out. So what that meant was I was like one of the few people that was left behind playing Halo 2 offline. I don't know why. Like when I grew up, I did not have broadband internet. I was stuck with dial-up until I moved out of my dad's house. Then when I moved out, I got broadband. Then when the Xbox 360, actually no, we're gonna take it back a little bit. I also couldn't get Xbox Live because my original Xbox was modded. I still have my original Xbox. It's downstairs somewhere. So my original Xbox is modded. I have had like 120 gigabyte hard drive on there. I backed up my entire Xbox library on my original Xbox, so I didn't have to have the game put in the games every time. However, since it was a modded system, I kind of you can't go on Xbox Live because they'll ban your console, and I was scared to go online with it, so it was no big deal. I moved out of my dad's house back in 2005 when they announced the Xbox 360, and they kind of announced it being backwards compatible. So what that meant was I was saving my money for the Xbox 360 and wasn't really buying any games for my Xbox original or the OG Xbox. So when I got my Xbox 360, that's when I got Xbox Live. So I still had my original Halo 2 disc. So I popped that into my Xbox 360, downloaded all the necessary patches, and the first thing I did was go on Xbox Live with Halo 2. So back in 2005 was my first Halo 2 online experience. If you don't count the Halo PC Halo PC multiplayer online, which is I'm not counting that in this video or in this podcast, but I did play Halo 1 for the PC, mainly because online play, and I didn't really enjoy that game too much, to be completely honest with you, for the PC version. So we were waiting for Halo 3 to be released on Xbox 360. So in the meantime, we were playing a lot of Gears of War, playing Grand Theft Auto 4, playing some BioShock. Then eventually Halo 3 did come out for the Xbox 360. Halo 3, probably the most experienced I was with the Halo game because I got that game on launch, played it online at launch, played through the single player, campaign, 4-player co-op. I did a lot of stuff in Halo 3. So when I bought Halo 3, I played through half the campaign first night, then we went straight into multiplayer. Both of my friends came down to my house. We all brought our 360s together over. We all played Halo 3 multiplayer together. We pulled an all-nighter, and we eventually fell asleep around 9 in the morning, falling asleep through campaign single player. We were playing a lot of Team Slayer, and I think we only won like 5 games out of like all the games that we played. So we pretty much got our money's worth of Halo 3 when it first launched. So that was actually really cool. I did not like the whole ranking system in Halo 3 because you can actually get D-ranked. So like all the progress you learn, you can lose it. So like let's just say if you don't play for a month and you go back, you start sucking, then you start going down in level. And another thing I didn't like about the Halo 3 online was you don't get to play exactly what you want. So let me tell you that when if you want to play like let's just say normal Slayer or free for all Slayer, you had a choice between normal Slayer or oddball if you play Halo 3. So you can't just have a playlist for oddball and you can't have a playlist for just normal Slayer. So that means you're stuck with a game type you don't like, which is I'm not a really big fan of oddball, and they introduced custom games, and that's where they got Griffball from was Halo 3. Then they started releasing more map packs for the game. My favorite map pack was I think the one was Sandbox. Sandbox was a really good map. It was really small, really basic, and it was a lot of chaos fun. So, so yeah, that was actually really fun with Halo 3. It came out the same year as Call of Duty Modern Warfare. So, like our friends and I, we went back and forth playing Halo 3 and Call of Duty. There are some things I like more about Call of Duty than Halo, and there's some things I like more about Halo than Call of Duty. Like with Call of Duty Modern Warfare, you can actually play the game type that you want to play versus being stuck in a playlist. So, and it's actually a lot easier to kill people in Call of Duty than Halo. In Halo, you actually need to time your shots really well, make sure you get the headshots, and a lot of that. Because when I was playing Halo Reach last night, I was like sucking really hard. So you really need to have good aim. Halo 1, 2, and 3. Actually, pretty much every single Halo game that was released with in the Halo, I mean, on the Xbox original and the Xbox 360 were 30 frames per second. So like that, that made the game a little bit jarring. Then it requiring a lot of aiming precision. That also made it hard to kill people, and I think a lot of people got turned off by it. Then I think a year or two later, I think back in 2009, I can't remember if it was 2008 or 2009, they came out with Halo 3 ODST. So what they did with that was kind of make it like a Halo 3 expansion where you play as Halo 3. I mean, where you play as the like the Marines, not like Master Chief, but like the grunts, like the Marine grunts, like the human your human I'm trying to think of the right word, the NPCs that fight along Master Chief, and you get dropped off in a colony called New Nobasa. It's hard for me to pronounce it. So you actually have to fight the Covenant by yourself in, in a colony, and you meet up with your squad. I thought that whole concept was really cool. That was the first Halo game that I beat in Legendary by myself. Then I beat it in Legendary with my friend Kyle, and Halo 3 ODST was the second Halo game that I actually played in French, because by this time my Xbox 360 was modded. I don't have that 360 anymore, But I do have another 360 that's modded. That's really really modded. What's up, Cherry Man Gaming? How you doing? How do you like Halo, dog? Welcome to the stream, by the way. And so, playing that in French, then they introduced firefight mode. And see, the crappy thing about Halo 3 ODST, they made a Halo expansion and they charged you $60 for it. So you get kind of like a short campaign. Then you get firefight mode, that's actually pretty cool. And they give you a couple Halo 3 maps. And they give you the Halo 3 multiplayer experience in Halo 3 ODST. And if I remember correctly, you actually had to put in the Halo 3 ODST disc to play the new maps. What up, Project Storm? How's it going? Welcome to the stream, by the way. In this stream, we're talking about Halo, my Halo 3, my Halo experience growing up. So yeah, they charged you $60 for pretty much like a campaign and Halo 3 maps, that's kind of cool. Like, I wasn't really complaining as long as I had more Halo with my Call of Duty. Then I could, go back and forth. But the funny thing is, I did beat Halo 3 ODST a month earlier in French because my modded Xbox. We had and now I remember this. So Halo 3 ODST had the Halo Reach multiplayer beta. So what that meant was you can actually play the beta to Halo Reach multiplayer. Yeah, Halo is the truth. Yeah, you're right, man. I was playing Halo last night, and they're actually releasing Halo 2 Anniversary for the PC later today. So, as I was saying, so I was playing the Halo Reach multiplayer beta, a little bit after the Halo 3 ODST launch. A year later, the Halo Reach actually launched on the Xbox 360 in 2010. Yeah, definitely 2010. So we bought that game day one. Played the crap out of the single player. We kind of already knew what happened because it's actually based off the book, and it actually takes place right before Halo 1. So the ending of Halo Reach is actually the beginning of Halo 1. Spoiler for the person who hasn't played a 10-year-old game. The multiplayer, they introduced the whole armor ability thing. So you had the whole running ability, the whole jetpack, the whole armor lock, and can't remember. Oh, and they had the cloaking thing as well. So a lot of people did not like that as well. And this is the first game that 343 Industries helped develop, because during this time Bungie was leaving Microsoft, and this is going to be the starting of the 343 Industries with Halo. So what that means is the next game would be Halo 4, but I still want to talk a lot about Halo Reach multiplayer. The Halo Reach multiplayer was the first Halo game that they really compared to Call of Duty, because you had the whole loadouts, you had the whole armor abilities, you had the whole sprinting thing. They introduced the DMR, the designated marksman rifle. So that's a single that's a single shot single shot rifle where you actually really need to get headshots to kill people in that game. The maps in that game were based off the single player maps, and a lot of the maps were actually really cool. I really do like the map Exemption and Sword Base. Sword Base kind of was a bitch for a while because a lot of people like to guard the sword and guard the teleporters, but I still had a lot of fun playing that game. And you bet your ass that I started playing that game again when they released that Halo Reach for the Xbox One and the PC. So I had a lot of fun playing that game again, and my friends and I went through that game again on Legendary. I do not do the whole Legendary with all skulls on, so not that kind of gamer, but I just need a good group of friends that could help me out with that one as well. So after that, we had, all right, Project Storm, have a good night. After that, Halo 4 came out, and this is the first Halo game that was solely developed by 343 Industries. So it's a continuation after Halo 3. So at the end of Halo 3, Master Chief went into cryo sleep, and he said, "Wake me when you need me." So Halo 4 starts off starts off with Cortana waking Master Chief, and the ship that they're on is being attacked by Covenant, and you find out that you're actually in orbit to a Forerunner planet. So this is when they introduced the Forerunners in the game, and this is the first game that they actually have a different enemy type. So you had the Covenant, you had the Prometheans. In the original games, you had the Covenant and you had the Flood. I almost forgot about the Flood. The Flood's a bitch. But the cool thing about Halo 4 and Halo 5 is they don't have the Flood. So that was actually really cool. Um, I did not like the single player at first. I thought the single player was really boring. Then after playing it again on the Halo Master Chief Collection, I kind of grown to like it. However, the multiplayer was way too much like Call of Duty for me. And this is during the time when I was kind of getting tired of Call of Duty. This is during the time when we had Modern Warfare 3, then Black Ops 2, and I was just kind of getting tired of playing the same game over and over again. Give me 1 second. So this is, during the time where I was playing the same game over again, so I was like, nah, not really my cup of tea. Then I went back and play Call of Duty, to be honest with you. So after Halo 4, I kind of got out of the Halo series for a while. Then they announced Halo 1 Anniversary. So, okay, I could be wrong about this, but I'm thinking the Halo 1 Anniversary came out before Halo 4. Because the Halo 1 Anniversary, one, that's the single player Halo 1 experience. Two, instead of making the whole Halo 1 multiplayer game again, they just made the whole game, they just made a lot of game types and the game rules to Halo 1 in the Halo Reach engine. So, a lot of people were kind of angry about that. And the cool thing about Halo 1 Anniversary is you can go back and forth between the new and the old graphics with one button press. However, it was on the 360, so it kind of like you had to deal with a little black screen for like a good second before it actually changed. But they fixed that on the on the Halo 1 Anniversary for the Master Chief Collection. So after Halo 4, we didn't have any Halo games for a while. They didn't really announce a lot of stuff with the Xbox One, but they announced the Halo Master Chief Collection. And when this game launched, it launched broken as fuck, bro. Like this game got panned because it was broken. So what that means is like the multiplayer didn't really work. Like you can still get into matches, but you couldn't like form parties to get into matches. They took 4 Halo engines and put it into one game, essentially. And the developers felt so bad, they released the Halo 3 ODST, and they gave it to people who actually bought the game on launch for free. But you can buy it for $5 if you didn't get the game on launch. So essentially, Halo Master Chief Collection came with Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo 4 single player. And it came with the multiplayer of all 4 of those games. So if you wanted to play the Halo 1 multiplayer again, you can actually play that, and that's online. And what they did with Halo 2 is they made that the anniversary. So they enhanced the graphics and they redid all the cutscenes using the studio Blur. They do high quality CGI cutscenes for like big profile projects. So, that's another game that they did with the newer graphics, so you can switch it back and forth. Um, graphic styles. So when Halo Master Chief Collection, that's the first Halo game that I completed. Then I went straight into Halo 3. So it was actually really cool to play the Halo 3 multiplayer again. Now this was before the this was before the Xbox was backwards compatible. So if you did want to play Halo on the newer console, you actually had to play the Halo Master Chief Collection. They did not fix the game until 2000, either 17 or 18, way after Halo 5 came out. So let's talk about this train wreck, Halo 5, after I get some water. So Halo 5 came out. This was the first game that was natively 60 FPS. And what I mean by that is because the Master Chief Collection, all their games were 60 FPS, but Halo 5 was designed for 60 FPS in mind. So they chose frame rate over, visual quality, and I do respect them for that. However, I felt that they completely lied about this game because one, you're barely even playing Master Chief. Two, you're supposed to be hunting him down, but you barely even doing that. And at this point of the story, Cortana's gone completely rogue and summoning all the Guardians. So Master Chief is going after Cortana. Then you had a character called Locke going after Master Chief, and they become friends at the end of the game. So, and the shitty thing about the whole Halo 5 thing is you fight the same boss like 5 times in the whole game, and the quote unquote last boss was the same guy fighting. You had to fight him. You had to fight 3 clones of him at the same time. It was so annoying. Locke was a boring character. His side characters were actually more appealing than Locke, and people were so fed up. Like people were so pissed off about the single player of the game. They actually had to what's it called? They actually had to hold back Halo 6 and redo the whole game because the whole story, they did not like, the fans did not like where the story went, and I was one of them. I did not like where the story went in that game. So now we're gonna have Halo Infinite. So what that means is we're gonna have, instead of Halo 6, is gonna be Halo Infinite, and from what I know about Halo Infinite, it's gonna be like what happens if the Covenant won the war. So that's the vibe that I got from Halo Infinite. We don't know if that game's gonna come out this year still. With the whole COVID-19 thing, I seriously doubt it. And after they announced Halo Infinite, they announced that Halo Master Chief Collection is coming out for the PC. But instead of releasing the game all at once, they're releasing each game one at a time. So, last year we got Halo Reach. This year we already got Halo 1, which is I did cover Halo 1 on the channel. Then today we should be getting Halo 2. And hopefully we'll get all the Halo games by the end of the year. This year, I doubt we're going to get Halo 5 on the PC, but we shall see. They should just bite the bullet and release that game anyway, so we have all the Halo games for the PC as well. So I did not really get into the Halo 5 multiplayer or the whole firefight thing. It just pissed me off. They added a bunch of microtransactions in the game. So after I played the single player game, I'm like, you know what? I'm kind of done with Halo. And that's pretty much Halo 5. That's where I fell out of Halo. I dabble it here and there. I dabble into the series here and there when I, get into the newer games. So, get into the older games with the Master Chief Collection. And yeah, that's pretty much it. On my YouTube channel, we're going to have a Stadia Sunday show. We're getting into I'm talking to Hector about getting the details, but it has something to do with Monopoly. So Stadia guys, if you want to play Monopoly on Sunday, it's probably going to be 5 p.m. Pacific time. I have to get with him exactly on the time. So we'll play some Monopoly. We can't get into details on what we're going to do afterwards. So I'm looking for 4 people to play Monopoly with, because it's going to be me, Hector, and hopefully 4 other Stadia people that bought Monopoly. As far as gameplay streams, like non-Stadia gameplay streams, I will probably be playing those on Twitch. A lot of Minecraft. I'm going to try to stream 3 days a week on Twitch. I've been growing a lot on there. Almost faster than YouTube, to be honest with you. Last night we streamed till 3 in the morning. I was teaching Hector how to play Minecraft, so we had some pretty interesting conversations, to say the least. And they don't really care. Actually, they kind of care about the whole copyrighted music, but to us, since I'm not making money on there, they haven't really stopped my stream or anything. So if you want to listen to some music, chill with me to play some Minecraft, that's where I will be. And I'm gonna put my Twitch channel in the chat, so you guys could go ahead and follow that. Here we go, Twitch. Boom. I have to do that. Hold on. Please don't play anything. Boom. Come on. I hate how they fucking play something automatically on Twitch. So yeah. So here's my Twitch channel. Go ahead and follow me on there. And tune in on Sunday. In the meantime, I'm gonna go play some Halo. I did buy Mortal Kombat 11 on Stadia on sale for $30, so I'm gonna be playing that as well this week. I'll probably do a Mortal Kombat 11 first look on Stadia sometime this week, and I am gonna start doing streaming tutorials and YouTube tutorials as well. Something I kind of wanted to do for a while, and I think now's the time to do it. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and hopefully Hector will come on the next episode. I kind of have a good idea what I want to talk about on Thursday, so tune in on there. I'll talk to you guys later. Please rate, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me on Twitch. Bye, homies.